Every year, approximately 6 million dogs and cats are put into the U.S. animal shelter, and only half of them make it out alive. And that's according to Caitlin O'Kane, reporter for CBS News, CBS Interactive, September 2018. If you ever had a pet, then you and your family had to make a tough decision on whether to buy from a breeder, store, or to adopt. If you don't want animals to die, we'll start adopting them instead of buying from a store. Today, I'll first be talking about the problems if you don't adopt. And secondly, I'll be talking about the benefits if you do adopt. So first, I'll be talking about the problems if you don't adopt. Animals are dying because nobody's adopting them. This problem exists because people prefer to buy animals that are new, they're cute, and they're little. As I previously mentioned before, Caitlin O'Kane, reporter for CBS News, CBS Interactive, September 18, 2018, stated that the dogs and cats who are not adopted are given a lethal injection which kills the animals. This is due to overpopulation of the shelters. And so that means they have to get rid of the old pets and bring in the new ones. And these precious lives are wasted because nobody's adopting or saving them. A survey said that 46% of the people 28 to 34 believe that they would rather buy from a breeder or store than adopt. That same percentage believe that they would rather, it's less desirable to adopt. And that's according to Mimi Cabell, reporter for What's the Difference, August 2015. Andy Hunt, a reporter for Best Friends Animal Society, September 2018, stated that it's sad to see that these young adults are stereotyping these animals as damaged goods. And it's sad because around this nation there's perfect family animals that deserve a home, but they don't even belong in shelters because they're homeless, and it's sad. This problem has reached globally, stated Mimi Cabell, reporter for What's the Difference, August 2015. Across the nation, there's 7.6 million animals put in the shelter. Around 4 million are dogs and 3 million are cats. Now, John Anderson, a reporter for Things to Consider Before You Adopt a Dog, stated that every shelter is not a perfect shelter. There's kill shelters around the whole United States, just like your local ones. And a kill shelter is a shelter that has a limited time on animals. So say there's an animal there 5 to 8 months and nobody's picking it. Well, if there's a new animal coming in, they're most likely to kill the dog because there's not enough room. 800 dogs and cats die per hour because there's not enough shelter or homes for them. Now I'll be talking about the solutions. Sam Reed, reporter for 5 Common Misconceptions About Pets and Adoption, said, adopting is the best solution. If you adopt a pet, you're saving a bunch of animals' lives. Andy Hunt, a reporter from Best Friends Animal Society, stated that people are more likely to adopt because you got so many characteristics you can choose from. Like, it's cheaper. If you want a type of breed, and this breeder, normally if a breeder has dogs, they're normally expensive in a shelter. And so if you're in the shelter, you see the type of breed you want, you can go get it. The age. So the breeders, they tend to sell the young ones, but at the shelter, you could go to the shelter and there's tons of varieties of ages. So if you want like a hunting dog, you can go to the shelter and find like a middle-aged dog and train it and you're ready to go. And typically the shelter animals are house trained. And so that means they don't have to go to the bathroom like potty trained. According to Sam Reed, a reporter for 5 Common Misconceptions About Animals, there's so many benefits of having a pet. Number 1, if you're lonely. Like when my parents leave me, I get sad, but then I'm constantly reminded I have a dog right next to me who's loving and caring, and he's right there for me. Second, the personality. If you had a breeder, they're little, so you don't really know what their personality is when they grow up, but if you're at the shelter, you can keep on visiting them and you get to know what they're like in their life. You get a great feeling every day knowing that you made a difference in a person's life. So today I talked about the problems if you don't adopt, and secondly I talked about the benefits if you do adopt. As I previously mentioned before, Caitlin O'Kane, reporter for CBS News, CBS Interactive, September 2018, stated that approximately 6 million dogs and cats enter the U.S. animal shelter. only half of them make it out alive. Hopefully this decline of buying from the stores